What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be talking about some interesting Forex pairs. You know the vibes. Please, I want you all to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and also drop your thoughts in the comment section. And please, if you love this sort of content, I want you to turn on the notification button so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be notified. And also, for those interested in learning how to trade the Forex market, I will drop my number in the description so you can hit me up on WhatsApp. I have some juicy stuff for you guys in today's analysis which I did, so as to get yourself prepared for a new week. Let's quickly get started. Please, I also urge you all to stay to the end of this video so as to prepare yourself for a new trading week. And also, don't forget to drop your favorite pairs in the comment section that you would love me to analyze for the new week that we're entering. We'll start with the US30. This week was a good week for me because most of the analysis which I did in the previous week, I anticipated some of them played out well, so I was able to take advantage of most especially the gold and the GBPUSD. The USDjpy also went well, but I didn't take any trade on it. I only dropped the analysis for a friend, and which he took and made good profit from it. Quickly start in today's episode, we'll start with the US30 as usual. So US30, looking at it from here, you notice that this is the 1 hour time frame. Notice that seems like we've been having like a series of uptrend, like a upward movement, making a series of higher and higher lows until it got to this point and the market declined sharply down to this place. So instead of us making a new higher high, market started consolidating a little bit around this region here. So normally the way you expect it is either if the market had broken below this point, this was where I would have taken a good trade for a sales, or I would have been expecting like a double bottom at this zone here, then the continuation to the upside. But at the moment, markets hasn't made that move or to give us a specific direction. So it is best to stay off the chart and observe what the market is doing. And it is good also to wait for proper confirmations before taking any trade. So what I'll be expecting from the US30 in the coming week is I just draw this trend line just to give like a kind of direction of where the market is moving. So we've had our first touch here, we had the second touch, and this is the third touch. So for a continuation to the upside, if I'm taking a trade, if I'm taking a long position, I'll kindly wait for the markets to give me this, since we have made this point here. So I'll be expecting maybe by Monday or Tuesday. I'm expecting like sort of a consolidation, a slight consolidation on this zone here. Then I'll wait for a buy signal, then take the trade, probably take a ride to the upside. Here will be my first target, then a break and a retest of it will be a continuation to the upside. So this is what I'll be expecting from the US30 in the coming week. So if I am to go short, I will definitely wait for the markets to break below this zone and also this trend line. So this is what I'll be expecting from US30. I'll wait for a break, first of all a break of this zone and also a break of this trend line. So I'll wait for a break and retest of it. Then here, this place will be my first target. A break of it and a continuation to the downside also will be my overall second target. So why I'm taking this like this is because if the market should break below this zone, because this was our previous higher low, so we made a higher high, higher low. So market breaking below this point here shows that market is trying to change a trend. So we are trying to change from a buy uptrend to a downtrend. So the formation at this point now might have been broken. So breaking below this point now, then you kindly wait, always try to wait for a retest. Sometimes if you wait for a retest, the market might actually leave you behind, but in most cases a retest gives you more confirmation and more good entry signals, because once you're waiting for a retest and you take the trade around this region here, your stop losses will be at least reduced, instead of taking a trade once the market does break below it, because you wouldn't know where the market, assuming if the market should give me a sharp signal down, if I'm taking a trade from this point, I have to take my stop loss up to this level, because this was our previous higher lower high, sorry, at this level. So you see now, it's our risk to reward is not even up to 1:1. But if I am taking a trade at this point, where I will probably wait for a retest of it, if I'm taking the trade around this level, I'll set it below, slightly above the previous high that it gave us here. Then you see, if I'm taking a trade here, this is almost giving me a 2:1. So this giving me almost a 2:1 is still a good trade, but I'll definitely wait for a good entry signal that will give me at least up to 2:1. So if I am taking a trade like this, this will give me a 2:1. So this is just an example of the kind of trade which I take, because most times I take trades that give me 2:1, unless I see that maybe it's a very good trade or a good signal, I might actually take it without waiting for a 2:1. But in most cases, I take trades only that give me a 2:1. So this is what I'll be expecting from the US30 in the coming week. This is my scenario to go long on US30, and also this will be my scenario to go short on the US30. So quickly we'll move over to gold. So in the previous week, I took just 2 trades on gold. One hits my take profit, and the other one hits a break even. So from the gold last week, we projected that the gold might actually reverse to the upside, because last week we ended the market ended up when it was trading towards the lower region. So market actually came here and it reversed to the upside. I was not able to take any trade at this level here, because I don't trade on Mondays most times. So market came here and the market broke above it. It retested here, and initially we had this zone, this level here. So this resistance was my first take profit. So when the market got to this point, it gave me a 3:1, which was a very decent trade on Tuesday. When I took the trade, I took my profits. So I also waited for the market to break above the zone here. It broke above it, retested a little with a consolidation. Then I took the trade. I was actually anticipating a 7:1 on this particular trade, but the market got to this level here and reversed to the downside. So at this level, I was already on 3:1, more than 3:1. So I set my break even above it. So the market came down and stopped me out. Luckily for me, that the market stopped me out, it now reversed and pushed to the downside. So what I'll be expecting from gold in this new week is market a continuation to the upside. Let's quickly go over to the 4 hours time frame. I'll be expecting a continuation to the upside on gold. So what I'll be expecting is, since we are trading above this level, I'll wait for a break. We've broken above it, a retest of this level here, and also a continuation to the upside. So this region here will be my first take profit, then a break of it, a slight retest of it, and this will be my all-time take profit on gold for the new coming week, if we see a buy signal for me to take a long trade on gold. So unless that, what my other scenario to go short on gold would be me waiting for a break of this level here, a break of it, retest, and a push to the downside. So this would be my first take profit, a retest of it, and a continuation to the downside. So this is my scenario to go long on gold, and this will be my scenario to go short on gold. Remember, trade is very volatile, so you have to wait for proper entry signals, not just anticipating for a trade war. You have to get in at the appropriate time, so as to avoid taking losses on gold, because gold is very, very volatile. So please, I will also urge you all to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, so the channel can keep growing. It's not easy to be dropping out analysis every week. Sorry. So please, I want you all to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Quickly we'll move over to Gbpusd. So last I took 2 trades on gold and also 2 trades on Gbpusd. So this was the trade which I took on Gbpusd. Also last week I also spoke about waiting for a confirmation on Gbpusd. Last week I spoke about waiting for a confirmation before taking a rushing into a trade on Gbpusd. I was like, since it seems like we've made like a double top at this level, so we have to wait for a proper confirmation. This was on a daily time frame. We made a double top at this level. We have to wait for a proper confirmation to know if the market will break a neckline and a push to the downside. But you see that market actually came and started consolidating around this region. So the trade which I took on Gbpusd was quite simple. Going to 30 minutes time frame. When the market broke above this level, market broke above this, a quick retest of it and a push to the upside. So this particular trade gave me a 2:1. Then the second trade which I took on Gbpusd was after when the market broke below it, a retest of it and a push to the downside. This also gave me a 2:1. So both trades I took on Gbpusd hit my take profit, while on gold one hit my take profit and the other one was on break even. So what I'll be expecting from Gbpusd in this coming week is what I'll be expecting from Gbpusd is a break. We've pushed above this point, so we might see a to B to C movement. So this is our A movement, this will probably be our B, and a continuation to the upside will give us our C movement. So we have gotten this. So this is A, B, and C. So, but this is what I'll be expecting from Gbpusd in the coming week. Then for me to go short on Gbpusd, I'll also wait for a break of it, a retest of this level, and a push to the downside. So these are both my scenarios to go short and go and long on Gbpusd in the coming week. Whereas within the week, we'll be able to still see some good trading opportunities. Probably even if the market doesn't even give us this, within the week we'll be able to understand what the market is doing better, so as to take and to give us new trading opportunities. So lastly, we'll talk about the USDJPY. For me to go short, I'll kindly wait for a break of this level, a retest of it, and a push to the downside. This will be my scenario to go short on USDJPY. Then to go long, we are already at this level, so mostly I would not take any trade. Mostly I will not take any trade on USDJPY because of the signal which I am seeing is not something I'm comfortable, not a signal that I'm comfortable taking, because it has pushed here. Unless maybe I see a double bottom at this zone here, then I might get the second confirmation to go long on USDJPY. Market probably giving me something like this, then a push to the upside. That's why I said I'm not sure I'll be taking USDJPY in this coming week. So the best trade route I'll be looking out for is number 1, the gold and the Gbpusd. Then thirdly will be US30, and lastly will be USDJPY.